while all of those around you appear to be losing their heads, are you keeping your head, and is it now a survival of the fittest mind?
What fittest mind? What, in my head? You must be joking with that. I just got there to throw darts. You know that you start. I think if you start thinking about things and this and that and that and this and I think you're asking for trouble. Go up there, throw. If they go, they go. If they don't, listen. These boys. Some of these boys need to go back in the building trade. You know, they've been very lucky playing darts over the last decade. You know, it's when you go back in the building trade. I've got 20 odd years in the building trade. I know what it's like to graft, you know, and nothing comes easy. So, yeah, if you overthink things and more about things, go back and have 6 months in the building trade. That'll sort you out.
So, is that the key? Is to treat it like a sport and just a game, and try and keep it simple?
Yeah, it's always something that I've always done. It's probably, if I ever write a book, it'll be under biggest regret. My biggest regret is I've never done 100% of this sport. I've always played it for fun. It's always been a fun game for me. Get away, have a laugh with the lads. I've never ever took it seriously. You know, it's just always been a game. You know, if you get beat, listen, there's a lot worse things in the world happening than losing a game of darts. You know, and some of the boys, they spit their dummy out and that, but I don't know now. World Championships, you get beat first round, you throw a paddy, you've made £10,000. That's like a year's wages. You know, so they've got to think about it that way. They're very lucky what they get, even if they don't win finals and that.
You've not done so bad, considering you've not taken it seriously, your career.
I think if I ever did take it, it was starting to become my job, and I disliked it. You know, but I just love playing darts. You know, yes, I don't practice a lot. If I do go home, boys are all working through the day, that's when I can play darts, but can't do it on my own. But it's always been fun. It's always been a game.
But this relaxed Gary Anderson now, there was a time when you did get het up. There was a time when you threw darts in lakes. But now you've relaxed and you seem to, you've been there, you've done it, you've bought the T-shirt. And this is now, I won't call it your twilight, but you're certainly having a very nice autumn.
Yeah. And that was religion. I always threw the darts. I even won the Gold Cup on that same stage, and the winning darts still went in the lake. But listen, I'm just plodding along. You know, I'm up there throwing darts. I'm enjoying downstairs. You know, the 3 hours before we play, practice is going well. You know, I'm enjoying them. I'm playing a new old set of my darts, and I'm quite happy with them.
Just finally, 48 hours to go before you go home.
Thank God. I can't look at this man anymore. He's starting to annoy me. I will miss him, but you know, a couple of days peace will be lovely. But yeah, looking forward to getting home.
Good stuff. Listen, thanks for your time, Gary.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Gary, well played tonight. A pretty emphatic scoreline in the end. Could you sense that Michael's head had dropped quite early on there?
Once he started hitting the 55s and the 59s and the 57s, had him. You know, he's got there. You know, I to be honest, I don't think I played well. I don't think Michael played well. You know, it's just, I think I was what beat him up, and he was what to do exactly the same to me. So, you know, 2 pluses came to a minus.
And 19 points has always been enough. So, barring a massive turn of events, you'll be at finals night. Is it nice to get that done with 2 games remaining and watch the others slug it out?
Games, I'm treating it that I'm still no through. So, you know, I'll go up and play. I'll give it 110% and see what happens.
You've got the chance to officially sort up against Michael tomorrow, Michael Van Gogh. Is it a good time to be playing Michael?
Is it a good time to be playing me? There's the question. That's the thing. Michael's struggling, but like I say, this is a thing. I mean, that player's allowed to have enough time. You know, Michael's been superb for years and years and years. You know, he's had a few bad spells. You know, he'll come back bigger and stronger, as he usually does.
Are you going into these games against Michael not really knowing which Michael's going to turn up, and does that make it a little bit more difficult to prepare?
I don't know. He knows which Gary's got to turn up. So that's a big difference.